Hey Virgo, it's Shauna, homegirl Keisha Unique, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. With that said, if you're new to my channel, welcome. How are you guys? If you're a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? I missed you. How I do my readings, I get into the intuitive message first, and then I get into your actual reading, and at the very end, we do get a little nosy to figure out what it is that your person may want to say to you after we do the love aspect of your reading. If you resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It helps out my channel, and I appreciate the love and the support. Now, Virgo, some of you guys could be dealing with a situation where you are coming together with someone. So for instance, if this is business, there's someone with the ideas and then someone with the money, and you're kind of apprehensive on if you should invest in them, if you're the person that's investing, or this person is apprehensive on if they should invest in you. But I do feel like there is someone, possibly a Leo, possibly a Taurus, or a Virgo like yourself, that is trying to put you on to something, okay? And fear is getting in the way of it. Or you see the potential in somebody, you're wanting to invest in somebody, yet at the same time, you have this fear that this person may stab you in the back. You may have this fear that this person may disappoint you. You may have this fear that something may not go right. And I feel like Spirit is really trying to let you know that you need to rest, you need to relax, and you need to ground yourself and stop overthinking, because your ego is getting the best of you right now, and not your intuition, where you could tune in and tap in and really find out if this is right for you, if this is aligned with you. But Spirit's telling you to rest first before you do anything. They want you to, because I feel like you got a lot going on, so you don't have the time to really sit there and get down to the nitty gritty of something like you would want to. Like if you had free time to do something, you would be looking at all the details, because you know the devil is in the details of something. There could be a contract that needs to be signed, and you're kind of pressed for time, and that's what's putting you in this fearful state, because you're being pressured now to rush and do something when you would like to take your time with seeing things. This is a test for you, Virgo, where, like I said, you need to step back, you need to relax, you need to do something to ground yourself, and then make your decision. But don't make your decisions based off of the fear that you're feeling, because for some of you, it's just your anxiety getting the best of you. Somebody may want you in the spotlight, and you may not want to be in the spotlight like that. They're pushing you to be out there more or something, and it's because of your beauty. It's because you glow on another level. It's because you stand out to this person, or you're telling somebody this, you're telling this Leo this, I could make you a star, I could do this, I could do that, or something like that. And this person may be timid, and they're a shy person, and it's like you're trying to push them out there, and you're telling them like, you're always in a state of fear, you need to face your fears, or something like that. Take it how it resonates. But others of you, if this is a love situation going on, there is somebody that has no money, and they're marrying somebody with money, whether you're the person with the money or you're marrying somebody and you don't have any money. This person is a business owner. They're a CEO. They top dog. They could definitely have Aries in their chart, okay? Or they may have fiery aspects in their chart. This person could be spiritual as well. They may own a spiritual business. But I feel like somebody's afraid to marry somebody, and maybe you are looking into prenups. Okay, but there is love there. There's a lot of passion there. But with that said, let's get into your reading. If that even resonated with you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, baby. I really appreciate the support. But let's see what Virgo needs to be self-aware of. Okay, you're thinking, you may not be thinking clearly, and that's causing blockages right now. That's causing some delays. Okay, you may be in your head too much, and again, in that state of fear, and it's causing blockages after blockages after blockages after blockages, because you're thinking the worst. You're looking at the cup half empty instead of half full. Yeah, see, you need balance right now. That's the only way blockages are going to clear out of your life, for things to run smoothly in your life again. You need to balance yourselves out. You need to rest. Some of you are overworking yourselves to the point that you can't even think straight. Take a nap. You need a friend like me. Like, I have a friend, she must have Virgo placements in her chart, and she's an Aquarius too. This girl, when I tell you this girl ain't nothing but a workaholic, she don't care about nothing else. All this girl does is work, 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 work. And it takes, for me, I mean, I am another Aquarius, but I have a good mixture of air, earth, fire, and water in my chart. I got a little bit of everything in my chart. So I got, you know, I know when it's time to put that work in and grind in, and then I know when it's time to rest and take a nap too. So it's like I forced my friend, like, if I come around, she finally takes a day off. She takes whatever that is, those days that she could take off. She has accumulated so many of them, she probably could get off of work for 6 months if she really wanted to. But when I come around, it's like she learns to relax. She learns to go and take a nice hot bath. She knows to cook a home cooked meal. And you know, that energy that I bring around her is like, I work hard too, girl, but I also know how to party hard too. I also know how to sit there and just have my, you know, mental health days too. And that's something that you're going to have to implement more into your life, because I feel like you've been working. And then you have all these new projects coming along, all these new things coming along, all these new contracts and deals coming along. And you can't even think straight. You don't know which way to go because you're all over the place. Yes, you are in your divine feminine energy. You've manifested these things. You've created these things with your thoughts. But now you can't even think straight because you've manifested so much and you've been putting so much work on your plate that you don't know what's right and what's good and what's not good for you. Now your anxiety is all over the freaking place. And breathe, because I feel like I'm talking too fast. I need you to breathe. Matter of fact, let's just take a one more. Another one for good luck. Okay, all right. I need you to be aware that you're doing too much, okay? You could be getting a message, about your mental health, or about someone in your family's mental health, or this is something that runs in your family where you may overthink, or, you know, a lot of your family members may suffer from anxiety or OCD or ADHD. Like, there's something that affects your mental health, and it could run in your family, or you could be finding this out once you finally go to the doctor and you're realizing that it was something more than what you thought it was, type of energy. Or you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing, there could have been an idea. Remember how I was telling you guys about marrying and money, and you may be the one with the money, and it may not be a good idea. Like, somebody's blocking. Yeah, there's like, I don't know. If there's something that has to deal with, like, something not aligned with you, something that would be unjust towards you, you will get a message that will have, like, even, it's like you're so protected that even with the chaos that may be going on, or the distractions that may be around to the people trying to manipulate you, it's like something will block something from happening to you. Even if, like, somebody sent something, like, it's going to be blocked. Be aware of that. Like, I don't see an unjust being able to happen to you. Don't worry about it. And even if, like, you did sign a contract, there's something like a way where you could get out of it. Some of you may want to be around family at this time, or you could be not talking to a Libra in your family at this time. Yeah, I do see something like, there's something with family and mental illness. Gemini also got mental illness. Somebody, maybe you have a family member that's also a Gemini, and you guys have a common family member that may, I don't know. If you got Gemini placements in your chart, check out that Gemini reading. But let's look at family and friends for you, Virgo. You could be heavily thinking about your family and friends at this time, or they could be heavily thinking about you. Could be with a water sign. This is that water sign that was in Gemini's reading. This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female. Y'all may not think, y'all could be thinking about this person. I don't know why I just heard off her wagon. Some of y'all could be concerned about this female here. Or this could be a male in your family and they just have, you know, they're in their divine feminine energy, not their masculine energy so much. Some of y'all could be thinking about the karma. Some of y'all are thinking about karma, that something was done to this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female. And there's karma. And you're thinking about that. You're thinking about... Or you could be thinking that this person is going through some type of karma from the past. A decision that needed to be made. You may think somebody may have made the wrong decision. When it comes to family and friends, there is like some type of challenge. There's some type of I'm getting to, Virgo, like your family and your friends are like trying to get you to understand that you need to take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't love yourself, you're going to continue dealing with a karmic lesson that you consciously keep deciding to go to. And it's like you even have your male ancestors here like, no. This could be not even in the physical, but in the spiritual realm. There is a deceased male here that is going to block something. Remember that blockage I was talking about? If you have money and you think you're about to marry somebody that don't have as much as you, or they will benefit more from being with you than you with them, and it's not a mutual beneficial agreement, your spirit guides, your ancestors, somebody on the other side is going to block it. It could be a family member. It could be a friend that crossed over and loved you. It could be an ex-spouse. It could be somebody, grandfather, but somebody sees all of this. They see the backwards decisions that you're going to make because you're not loving yourself right now. You may have to learn a karmic lesson before you can move forward. For some of you, you have to sit there. You can't be saved from your karma. No matter how much your family tells you, no matter how much your friends tell you, there's something that it's like they're looking at you going backwards, going back to deciding to do something. And it's like you got to get hurt one more time. That's for some of you. For others of you, this could be a family or friend that you know is doing this to themselves. It's like you keep telling them, and it's like, no, they have to learn on their own. They're going to be protected, though, but they're going to have to learn on their own this lesson. You can't teach them this lesson. It's like you're sitting here trying to be this martyr or something, Virgo, and you can't. This person has to learn the lesson on their own. Or you have to learn this lesson on your own. Because somebody is definitely deciding to sit there and deal with a karmic lesson again from their past. And for others of you, you're deciding not to sit there and love on yourself, or this person is, your family or friend is deciding not to love themselves enough to walk away from this. I'm sorry, but you can't help them. And it's causing conflict within your relationships with these people, depending on how it resonates for you. But let's look at finances. See, I knew it was you. I knew you was the one with the stability and the security. You're good with your pot. Like, you know how to manage money well. You're not one of those emotional type of spenders, okay? You, even when you go through stuff, you're like, no, I'm not. One thing's for sure and one thing's for certain. My money, my stability and security, that's not to be played with. I don't care how in love I am. Like, even when I'm in love, I'm still going to make sure I have some type of stability and some type of security for myself. Be mindful, though, that this person may not be financially intelligent, okay? Or they may be smart enough to marry you because you got it. Yeah, this person could have tried to get you pregnant on purpose because you got it like that. Whether you're male or female, somebody either tried to get you pregnant or they tried to get pregnant by you. Yeah, this was toxic. This person is after your money. For some of you, okay, if that's not the case, right, I feel that, because this is a sensitive subject here, but it's like you have everything. You have the money, you have the house, you have the car, you have the perfect career, and it's like you want to get pregnant again, but you're not getting pregnant right now. This is due to you overworking yourself. When you overwork yourself, you're overworking your mind, you're overworking your body, you're overworking your organs inside. You're overworked. Or you're overly doing something that's causing you to not get pregnant. And for others of you, there could be someone that you're not supposed to get pregnant by again. I don't know why I just said again. You probably already have a child with this person and you want another child with this person, but Spirit's like, no. You're only meant to have that child with that person and that's it. Some of you paid for in vitro, if that's what it's called, and it didn't work. And this is like tearing you apart. It's like no matter what, it's like money can't buy everything, and you're realizing that too. Some of you could have been ego tripping because you have a lot of money and you're or you may have just been so stuck on work and money that you're realizing how toxic that started to become, that it wasn't healthy for you to be working the way that you're working. And even though it's something that you're passionate about, even though it's something that you're emotionally tied to, just because it's your passion and you made it your paycheck does not mean that you continue to overwork yourself. For some of you, there will be a change in your finances. Because I feel like you've been spending a lot of money on something that this could even be not even a physical pregnancy, but a project or something that you're determined to get off the ground, and you're like, Spirit's like, you're going to take a couple of losses with your finances. You know, I'm not saying that it won't work out for you, but You're like headstrong. Like maybe you need to just sit back and take a break from it for a second so that you could figure out what it is that's not working, why it's not working. But again, you got to go back to resting and relaxing and understand why something is not working. Because it's being blocked for a reason. There's a lesson that you need to learn. Yep. Balance again. Okay. You gotta balance things out. You gotta budget some things out. Okay. I had made a post on Twitter about how people need to manage their love lives the same way they manage their money when it's at a lot, when you got your last dollars. You gotta micromanage that, okay? Especially what you put in your energy into. Let's look at your love relationships, Virgo. Because some of you are even thinking about getting married. You want a relationship that is a give and take relationship. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you are trying to get your finances in order, your will, I'm hearing, in order, all types of things in order, especially when it pertains to like family and if you have children, you know, you're making sure you have a sound and will, you have, you know, life insurance, all this stuff, all those things that you would want to have in place, you know, God forbid, type of thing. But for others of you, you could be going to the justice of the peace to get married. I'm telling you, be careful. Yeah, see, for some of you, if there was any unjust done, or if you have to go to court because of a love situation and there's a divorce or things have to be split, this lesson is being learned and you're going to be done with it, okay? Very soon. This whole court situation, this whole going back and forth, or this wedding that's about to happen, all of this stuff is going to happen and you're finally going to be done with it very, very soon. Some of you could be getting married in Libra season of next year. Some of you could be getting divorced in Libra season next year. And that's when everything will be finalized. Or you could just be dealing with a Libra. You had a karmic lesson with a Libra that's finally completed. Yeah, and you're single now and having a new beginning. You could have been dealing with someone, you know, that was very materialistic. Okay, this person, all they cared about was what they had, and they were the type of person that was mostly flash and no cash, and you couldn't do that. You as a Virgo was like, I'm not perpetrating that fraud right there. I'd rather not look a certain way for a little while, or I might, you know, I'm gonna still dress nice, but it may not be the most expensive things, but at least my finances is going to be in order. This person thought the total opposite. They wanted to look the part, but not actually have it. And it's like, because you had it, it worked for them. But you're like, I learned this lesson. This person could be very attractive. Yeah, see, you're using your emotional intelligence now. You're like, I learned my lesson with you. I'm good. And because of that, I feel like you're going to get pregnant by the next person you're going to be with. You're going to have a baby with the new person that's going to come into your life. After you wrap up this karmic lesson, that's when you're going to be able to have that baby. Because for some of you, you didn't want to be looked at as this person that had multiple baby daddies or baby mamas or something like that. And it's like, that's what's in God's plan for you. So I don't care what you say. You gonna have 2 baby mamas or you gonna have 2 baby daddies. Either way, you are not supposed to have but that one child, or whatever children, how many children you have with that one person. Ain't no more children with that person. You got to complete the cycle with this person, because you may even get pregnant by a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone that could be in the military, or someone that is very strict, someone that can lead you. It's like you already know how to lead yourself, but you're more attracted to someone that could even lead you into better places, put you at tables that you never thought you could be at. And that's who you're going to get pregnant by. That's who you're going to have a baby with. Because once you have a baby with this person, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You'll be able to sit there and be loving and nurturing, okay? You could really be in your divine feminine energy. For others of you, congratulations. You finally went through your 9 months of pregnancy. You were like, I'm tired of looking like this. You may not like your appearance, and you're like, I can't wait till this baby is completely out of me, placenta and all, because I'm about to get on my sugar honey iced tea and I'm about to work out. You might not have liked your looks, but you're about to snap back. You're going to be snatched, okay? It's like you was doing a whole lot of loving and this person got you pregnant, and it's like, you can't, this baby, let's go. It's time for you to get out of me because I got to get back to me. I'm not feeling like myself. Because I feel like you want to be that type of mom that's like, you know, you got the nanny as an accessory. You're going to go meet the girls for yoga and have lattes and have your mommy and me classes at 3 o'clock type of thing. Okay, for others of you, if you're a male Virgo, you could have been dealing with a fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that all she wanted was your money. She just wanted you to, she wanted to take and you give, and that was the balance in her eyes. And you was like, no, bitch, you gotta go. Because you ain't about to run my pockets dry. Okay, for others of you, you may have learned a hard lesson in love, and you know, you just had to swallow that L, but you know better now, so you're gonna do better. Let's get some homegirl advice for you, Virgo. Yeah, see, you were dealing with someone that was full of shit. I told you. And there's no room for doubt. You do not need to be doubting that that person is full of shit. Pay attention to the sign, bitch. You pluck this phone. Pay attention. Wake up. Wake up. Get you some Florida water. When I see Florida water, you need to cleanse yourself. Cleanse your space. Cleanse your mind, body, and soul. And let it flow to you. So when it's meant for you to be with the right person, you will be with the right person. But you can't be with the right person and you got baggage. You got to clean it up, take the trash out, you know, you dig? And then you'll be able to have what it is that you need. But let's see what your person may want to say to you or what you may want to say to your person. I forgot to do this. Okay. Oh, good gosh. We have... I play music to express how I feel. I feel like, too, the person that you'll have a baby with, that may be that type of person. They ain't going to be the type to talk. For some of you, you have your phone on Do Not Disturb, or they do. Someone is running. You could be running from them. They could be running from you. Take it how it resonates. But I really feel like you're trying to run from them. It says, stop tripping, please. I love you. They love bombing you, Virgo. They could be from the west side or whatever town you live, state you live, country you live. It says, I'm putting in work in my feelings. What do you see in me? And people are trying to end me. Okay? Like I said, you could be dealing with God knows who. Okay, Virgo. And especially if you got Gemini in your chart, you would want to definitely check out that reading because there was some hidden factors in that reading that's about to be exposed. But guys, I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.